Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am not showing my face today because I look a hot mess and I just didn't feel like putting on actual clothes because I didn't got comfortable and I was like, oh no, I forgot I have to do a reading. I got my bonnet on and everything, so I don't feel like showing my face right now. But anyways, so this is Ashley yet again, the Intuitive Wellness Studio Tarot. I'm here with another reading, a financial reading. So we're going to do Pisces today. This is all Pisces placements, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Mercury. So, or you could be dealing with a Pisces like romantically. So, I am pulling from the Love and Career Reading Oracle cards. Now, I wanted to switch it up. I didn't want to use the other deck that I used yesterday for the Aquarius reading. I wanted to use this deck because I don't know, I just was called to. And it's interesting because the cards that came out I pre-shuffled and everything. It's giving more romance than finances. So this could mean something for a Pisces right now. I am trying to determine if you are actually in a relationship or you want a relationship. So let's see. First card, it says carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. And I just want to say Pisces energy kind of, to me, somewhat represents Two of Cups. To me, Two of Cups energy is basically the lovers, but in a more healthy manner. Because sometimes the lovers card representing, Gemini energy in the tarot deck with the major arcana, sometimes the lovers can be a little toxic, in my opinion. Sometimes it can cross over with that obsession and just unhealthy tendencies and things like that are in a relationship. And to me, Two of Cups energy is more balanced, it's more healthy, it's more, I don't know, not the status quo, if you will, because I just feel like society likes to push unhealthy love versus healthy love for some odd reason. And I mean, to be honest, I really do feel like the society has really pushed a lot of unhealthy things for a number of reasons, but definitely love is one of them. But I get the feeling that whoever I'm picking up, you just started a new relationship or you want a relationship. I kind of get the feeling that whoever I am picking up, you kind of view this new person maybe as marriage material. And let me tell you something. One of the number one things that can ruin a relationship is finances. So I don't feel like this is a coincidence that this seems more like a love reading versus a finance reading, because one thing that I don't know is taboo or just hard for people to talk about is finances when it comes to romantic partnerships. And that's one of the number one things you need to be able to talk to your partner with, especially freely. It's interesting because when I was married, that was the one thing me and my husband or ex-husband, that was the one thing we really didn't have really much of an issue talking about was finances. But when it came to other things, it was a little difficult, which was weird. I'm telling you, like, that was the one thing, and I don't know if it was because he's a Taurus and Taurus are all about their coins, but I mean, when it came to anything else, it was crickets. But when it came to finances, that man spoke and he gave his input, and I was like, oh, okay. But I kind of get the feeling that spirit is interesting because in the background, I'm seeing a lot of green. And to me, green represents earth energy, representing pentacles energy, which is money. And right now we're in Taurus season. So I do feel like You could be looking for a partner that is financially stable. And maybe this person that you're entertaining right now is very financially stable. And you're like, okay, I can see myself having a future with this person. But I'm hearing spirit say, don't get carried away. Like, stay focused. Honeymoon phase can really get you caught up. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens down the road, kind of thing, because y'all might be compatible on the surface level, but when it comes to really digging deep, are you really compatible financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally? I'm telling you, there's so many layers to relationships. I don't think people understand how layered it is. It's not nothing so, cutesy and lovey-dovey. Like, it's real life, especially depending on the age group that you're in. Like, in my opinion, if you're 30 and 30 plus, that little cutesy stuff is out the window, especially if you're 40 plus. Like, this is real life. We got children, we've got bills, we've got mortgages. We're trying to prepare for the future, like retirement and shit like that. Like, everything is not like sunshine and roses all the damn time. We're not fucking teenagers no more. So I think spirit just wants you to stay focused. Stay focused. So second card is New Heights. Now, I see a bird, and I feel like that could be representing some communication, definitely some sword energy, air energy. So it says New Heights. It says, let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. I kind of get the feeling that you've been talking to spirit a lot about this person that you're in a romantic situation with. I think you're trying to figure out, is this person really the one? Is this person really worth investing in? I kind of feel like spirit wants you to basically use your intuition, kind of tap into that high priestess energy. I'm hearing spirit is like, you know what you need to do. You know what to do, especially depending on how old you are. Now, if you're in your 20s, this is just my personal opinion. I don't think, now, unless you are 29 or like in your late 20s, like 27, 28, 29, then I think it's okay for you to start thinking about, getting serious, finding that husband, finding that wife. But if you are younger than that, you need to just date or worry about yourself. You do not need to be getting serious right now with a romantic situation. Because to me, relationships are really truly for adults. You can have fun, be a little cutesy and things like that, but being serious that young, I don't think so. I have often thought that I got married too young. I was 26 when I got married to my ex-husband. And I feel like that was too young. I think that was entirely too young, because I feel like if I was older, I wouldn't have never married that man. And I'm just keeping it real. Excuse me. But I do feel like you've been trying to figure this out, and I think spirit is like, you know what you need to do. And I'm also hearing that your spirit guides are definitely there to assist. They have been showing you signs and synchronicities, so please pay attention to that. Last card, Heart's Desire. It says, sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Yeah, so I kind of get the feeling that this is just clarifying that you know what to do. Trust your intuition. One of the beautiful things about getting older is you gain wisdom and knowledge from experiences. And sometimes you just have to tap into that. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for God for guidance, because I do it on a daily damn basis as well. But at the same time, you know what to do. Trust your intuition. You know what to do. You have good judgment. And if you don't, maybe you should maybe actually consult with someone else. I highly recommend therapy, life coaching, some type of mentor, or talk to someone that's actually in a loving, healthy relationship. Just because someone has been in a long-term relationship does not mean it's healthy, and it does not mean that it's good. So, if you truly need some actual real guidance, I would suggest one of those options. But I'm also kind of getting like a underlying message that I think Spirit is also saying, don't lose focus on your coin just because you have a man now or just a significant other. I'm kind of picking up a female energy that is now entertaining a new man. I am picking up a heterosexual situation, but I'm just picking up that Spirit just doesn't want you to lose focus, like just because you have a relationship, that's great. That's just one aspect of your life. Don't forget about the rest of the pieces of your life, Like, that's the one thing that us women do sometimes is when we get a man, it's like, fuck everything else. And that's not how it should be. Like, you had a life before this person, and you will definitely have a life without this person. So you should not stop everything just because you have a new person in your life. That's not how it works. This person should be merging with your life, not putting everything on hold just because this person appears in your life. Let's see. And that's crazy. This is confirmation because this is at the bottom of the deck. I was just about to see what was at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the deck, it says Spirit Link. It says stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. So yeah, I was right. Spirit really wants you to stay focused. Really wants you to stay focused because I feel like whoever this person is in your life, it's really consumed you to the point where you've put a lot of things on the back burner, and that's not healthy. And that's what I mean by, when people tap into that Lover's card energy, you start to get into unhealthy habits. Like, just because this person is in your life doesn't mean you just stop hanging out with your friends. You just stop, focusing on your hobbies and your interests and if you had a side business, that doesn't mean you stop just because you got a man in your life now and he can help you do certain things financially. No, sis. Keep that thing going. He could be gone soon. You never know. And this is the other thing I'm hearing too from Spirit. Stop thinking every time somebody comes into your life that they're the one. That doesn't mean he's the one, sis. He could be the one for right now, but that don't mean he's the one forever, like your actual person. You've got to vet. You've got to figure this out. You can't just be like, oh, he's the one. God damn it. No. He could be just the one right now. Okay? There's a difference. But yeah, not getting very much financial, but I do get the bigger picture here, what Spirit is trying to say. I feel like you're too distracted with love. And that's why love is popping up in this reading instead of finances. You got to get back to that grind. You got to get back to your hustle. You never stop hustling. Never. I'm going to pull some of these Divine Feminine Entrepreneurship cards, Oracle cards. Because I want to see what Spirit wants you to focus on since you've lost some focus here. Because, child, I'm hearing that whoever you are, you really forgot. You was like, man, fuck everything. I got a man now. No, sis, you can't do that. That's toxic. That's unhealthy. Because I guarantee you, it's not happening the other way around. I guarantee you, he didn't stop everything for you. Gotta keep it 100. But anyways, let's do one or two. Whatever comes out. Doesn't have to be too much. Oh, God, that's way too much. Oh, Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not doing all that, Spirit. That's too much. I'm going to just do the one that's showing. I'm going to do this one. Now, this came out in reverse. Wow. Let's see what it says in the upright. It says entertain. Your brand should educate and entertain your clients. Make them smile, laugh, and feel great when they interact with you and your brand. Now, this came out in reverse. I feel like this came out in reverse because you forgot about your brand. Like, whoever you are, when you met this new man, girl, you just said fuck everything. No, girl, get back to that grind. Yeah, so I think that's it. I don't want to keep it too long. I'm gonna finish up. Wow. It's funny because I grabbed the time deck. I didn't mean to do that. I feel like I grabbed it by accident for a reason. Let's see. Let's see. Any other further messages, Spirit? Let's see if I pulled this by accident for a reason. Let's see. Ooh. Sorry for shaking the camera. Let me stop. Okay. Spirit, any last bit messages? Let's see. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Now, the card that popped up said, oh, why do I keep shaking? Oh, sorry about that, guys. All right, so it says you need a break. Now, my question is, what do you need a break from? Do you need a break from this man so that you can refocus? This is interesting. Now, I'm kind of hearing, okay, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that it's not that you need a break from the man. I think you just need a break in general. I think you feel a little tired, a little burnt out. You're doing a lot of things. And that could have been maybe one of the reasons why you fell off a little bit with your side hustle or whatever that you got going on. I think you've been taking a break. But I did see at the bottom of the deck on the Time Oracle, this is the Time Oracle deck. This is from Fire Intuition. So it says June. So something is telling me that you've been taking a break for a minute now, and I think Spirit wants you to get back into the swing of things next month. So that is the reading for today for Pisces. Financial, supposed to be financial, but it was kind of coming out a little lovey-dovey. Also, this candle, this is also from Fire Intuition as well. I put manifest that shit candle out here because, this is a time of manifesting finances and we're doing financial readings. But also, since I wasn't showing my face, I was like, I need some type of prop or something. It looks kind of weird just sitting there just with the cards. But anyways, that is the reading. I hope it resonated. If it don't, I'm going to be doing other readings. Tomorrow I will be doing the reading for Gemini, and that'll be the next financial reading tomorrow, probably posted like around sometime at 5. So, also just wanted to put it out there again. I am doing readings right now, financial readings up until May 20th, $20. If you are interested, please make a comment in the comment section or just email me at ashleyhurt2013@gmail.com. I'm also doing Healing the Mother Wound readings. Those are $33. That is all happening for the month of May. Next month, I will be doing Healing the Father Wounding readings. That will be $26 throughout the whole month of June. I will also be doing spiritual ancestral readings for Juneteenth, $19. Yeah, the whole month of June. And I'm trying to think. I think there was something else that I was going to do. I think that's it. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, if you're interested in any of those types of readings, just, hit me up, and yes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening.